Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts. With respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists, this guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right. He
does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hip back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts with the last high kick. He doesn't always intend on landing it, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Our tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. Both fighters are 35 years old. Formiga is 2 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 23 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Natal, Brazil, Jussier Formiga. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 12 losses. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Jon the Magician Dodson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready? Are you ready? Fight!
All right, ready to go here, round 1. As usual, Jon Dodson loose as a goose. I'd be freaking out. This guy's walking to the octagon, smiling ear to ear. Dodson enjoys his job and figures to get off to a good start here tonight.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, you can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming, or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike.
Beautiful right punch, follows it up with the left. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, Jon, stop it. There's no give on that leg kick.
Formiga gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. 3 minutes to go in the round.
Real quick leg kick.
So just over 20 total strikes and now landed for Jon Dodson. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, a huge block there. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving the shed into his opponent's thigh, beating his leg up. Beautiful punch.
stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Strong straight left there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Misses with the right hand. Oh, he landed a Superman punch. Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range.
Ooh, head kick lands reverse. Oh, nice combination, yes.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Throws the right hand there.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Hook to the head lands flush there by John Dodson.
I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
And he landed the right hand there. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Trying to kick the leg out. Formiga's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything is just flowing. It's like in a zone. It's like the basketball hoop becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focus mitts in a zone.
Well, we call on the fight stats here. These numbers unofficial, but 61 total strikes have now landed for John Dodson. And connecting on a pretty good clip as well, 55%. The accuracy rate against Jussier Formiga. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Nice kick there by an ever-improving Jussier Formiga.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good... Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up?
Tries to work it into a takedown. Single collar tie now. Back and forth we go.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Let's go. Do something.
And those knees aren't just for effect. Those are doing real damage.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh!
Go get him.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you see in this one.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Oh, right hook attempt, no good.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Entertaining scrap so far. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt there, DC. I'm no analyst, but that one was pretty telegraphed, not his best effort.
Yes, he may as well have sent a text message to his opponent saying, I'm going to shoot the moment the fight starts. Of course, he got defended.
Oh.
Set up your attack, man.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat.
Nicely done. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, stack guard here, the feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that the guy with the feet on the hips, all he has to do is just extend his legs.
Right.
He's a grown man that's pushing you off as you're trying to build into it. Attack the feet with your hands, head to chest back, lead with your hips.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh!
Back to the feet. So these numbers unofficial, but they are strong. 108 total strikes and now landed for John Dodson. And landing with 56% accuracy, pretty good against Juicy A. Formiga. Well, no surprise as he connects once again, and that looked like it landed. Oh! Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 59 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, John the Magician Dodson!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge... Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. Who
Yeah.
pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point? But he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling. in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre. Right. He does a phenomenal job of getting from step one to step two before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their head back, immediately he's up to a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trick. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 20 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Vila Velha, Espírito Santo, Brazil, Eric Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 28 wins, 11 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Damian Maia! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Bergliata.
Ready? Ready?
All right, folks, here we go with round 1. This is not the Eddie Bravo Invitational. This is the UFC. And 2 of the more decorated Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts we have in this or any division.
Yes, in any division. We've never seen guys that can really incorporate the jiu-jitsu into fighting as we've seen this two do. But who's going to make a mistake? Who's going to leave an arm out there to get grabbed? Who's going to leave their neck out? Let's see, when you put 2 great jiu-jitsu players together, who can get their hand raised in the octagon.
Lands a big right hand early. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh! Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Silva. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the field.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
Good early sign for Damian Maia. All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately. Oh!
Somehow stays in the fight.
Oh, nice knee. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Uppercut lands for him. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
Huge knee lands from his both.
Effective punch there by Maia. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling from down. Looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Huge
30 seconds now to go in round one. So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Oh, the round is over and blood is just fauceting out of this cheek. That cheek has gotten out of control. Cutman can only do so much, and given the fact that that cut continues to be attacked by the opponent, if this thing gets any worse, they're gonna stop this fight. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Let's go, guys, fight.
Early round two.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Maia. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And now he's got the tie clinch.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
And those knees aren't just for effect. Those are doing real damage. Silva gets caught by the solid uppercut there. He's a hard guy to hit. That one certainly found the target. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Great punch.
All right, stacked guard here, DC. The feet are on the hips. What does that mean?
I mean that he's out. He's out. The moment you get the feet on the hips, all he's got to do now is just straight leg. He's got to kick and push, because how is the opponent going to stop him from just elevating him? This is a grown man.
Maia's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, he's attacking choke now. No, actually goes to an inverted triangle to try to get the finish. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hook. But get to your handstand, up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than the half guard in the side control. So all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs, oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land a beautiful ground and pound combination.
All right, let's look back at some of the action. DC, your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Just a slip there. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Oh!
He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to achieve that finish line. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Oh, and he pins the arm down, and that is it. So the tap comes shortly thereafter.
He got the arm straight, right? The moment he was able to break the lock, John, his opponent was in trouble. Hip pressure up, opponent had to tap.
And he tapped, and he lives to fight another day, but a huge win for his opponent by submission tonight. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 29 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Demian Maia!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, it's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop.
Because the knowledge of the Jiu-Jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an armbar. And as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and getting pulled down over and over again, because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And best of luck trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 4 years apart with similar height and reach. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 33 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Glover Teixeira! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 10 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. We'll see how long it goes. You've got a submission specialist on one side, and on the other side, maybe the most well-rounded fighter in this world.
Yeah, he is one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. But in front of him, he has one of the most dangerous fighters across all divisions in the octagon. Because that one skill he has is so good that you're in danger the entire time. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Nogueira. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that
he's out.
usually makes you tap.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. He's having his way with him here. And they both stand up.
Left hand punch. Beautiful strike.
And now he goes with the combination of punches to the head. Potentially some concussive damage there.
I mean, absolutely concussive damage. Landing all those strikes to the head. He's very active, he's very fast, and he has a real confidence every time he throws his punches.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Glover Teixeira. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nogueira's going for a choke here. Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
What is it? Listen. You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Nogueira gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Teixeira's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh!
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Huge knee lands to the punch.
And again, keeping that knee on the midsection. Well, he has landed some good shots, Stevie, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committed to it fully. He throws his jab. He may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you got to think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
Nicely done. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. That knee might have landed there. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
What a punch.
Oh! Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, effective strike there by Teixeira. Single collar tie now. Oh!
He was hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Can't take many of those. You better check.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Bottom fighter trying to control.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Back to his feet. Misses with the right hand. Oh, huge block. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oh!
What a fantastic strike.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Nogueira's got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here.
He's attacking guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Ovince St. Preux has got to like that transition there. Posturing up now, somehow stays in the fight. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Nogueira. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Wow, actually got the takedown. Oh, he's attacking guillotine.
Oh, nice job using his...
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And he's out. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound would be aplenty from this position.
Now looking to do something with that left arm.
He's isolating the Kimura attack. Notice he'll pick up his left leg, step over the head. Once he gets him on the side, he'll start to apply pressure to try to get the finish.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, he postured up there, and then he's out. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Final seconds of round 4. And how about those 5 minutes? All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Nogueira's strike attempt there is blocked. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Nogueira.
Great punch landing with so much power.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to...
Nogueira's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, nice.
Nicely done. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom.
Nogueira's trying for a submission here.
He's attacking armbar now.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Brilliant submission defense there. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Both fighters back to their feet now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his... Oh, he might have got it with a choke.
What a fight! The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 48-47, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Glover Teixeira.
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think... Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would vest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if This man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Silva is 8 years his senior. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California, presenting the challenger, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Anderson, the Spider Silva!
UFC belt online. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now to the back of your corner. Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who's going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. We'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva!
All right, so a big result for a big man tonight as his star continues to shine. Congratulations to the still UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
The baddest man on the planet is standing in the middle of that octagon right now. Over and over, you see him get new belts. The UFC heavyweight